Hello, welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Yuragi Sou no Yuuna-san episode 12. So this is the final episode for this season, possibly the series, depending on whether they get a second season or not, which I'm not sure if they will. I know there's quite a few chapters for the manga, so they have plenty of material to go off of. But I guess it depends on how well the DVDs sell and all that. So, depends on sales. Anyway, let me see. Last episode, they finished off the cliffhanger we had in episode 10, where they released that spirit from that. I guess it was like a seal. It looked like just a rock that one of the students pushed over and released this spirit. Kogarashi, took me a little bit to remember his name, saw it and started letting it chew on his arm. Because it was actually trying to, I guess, eat the other guys, but it let it chew on his arm, and it ended up breaking some of his teeth. Not like they didn't fall out, but they were cracking. And Kogarashi realized what happened and got on his knees and stuff and apologized, saying, "We woke you up. You were trying to sleep, and we'll fix it." And the spirit was like, "Okay, this guy is pretty strong, stronger than the person who sealed me in the first place, so it probably wouldn't be such a good idea to fight him." And said, "Okay, you know what? It's not worth fighting you, so I'll just go back." And he went back into his old, I guess, grave, I guess you want to call it. Even though he's not that kind of spirit. And they pushed it back up, and yeah. So 2 more students actually believe that he's a medium now, because they saw this spirit and he actually helped them. See, after that, they all went home. And the final part... Oboro was trying to find a quick way to get Kogarashi to fall in love with her, because she's still trying to make a baby with him. And she goes to whatever the name of the tanuki is, and she is not able to, I guess, use whatever, I guess, spell she would need in order to make that happen, but she does know how to make a potion. So she makes a potion for her, and let me see, Kogarashi, Sagiri, and what was her name? Yaya? Let me take a look at this. Yeah. They're studying because they got finals coming up. And Yuuna and I cannot remember the name of the person in charge. Nakai, or Chitose, whichever you want to call her. They are making like shaved ice snacks for them. And Oboro says that she'd take it to them. And she puts the potion into the one she's going to give Kogarashi. Then I think her name's Nanko? Yeah, Nanko ends up showing up wearing this really tiny bikini and grabs one of the shaved ice, the one that was for Kogarashi. And Oboro stops her and says, "Wait, those are for Kogarashi, Sagiri and Yaya for their studying. If you want one, go to Nakai and get one." And she's like, "Oh, okay." And she puts it back and then runs off. And then Oboro was like, "Okay, I don't remember which one was his." After she gets to the room, that is. Because she's like, she kind of mixed it up. So she's like, "Well, I guess somebody will get it. We'll see who." And she gives them all their ice. And they start eating. And it turns out Sagiri gets the potion. And Oboro wasn't even upset. She's like, "Oh, okay." I believe she calls her by her last name, so Amino? What should call her, Amino-san? Ended up getting it. and she's just watching. And I guess the way the potion works is whoever eats it and makes eye contact with the first person of the opposite gender, they fall in love with. Now, the only person of the opposite gender in the room was Kogarashi, so of course that's what was going to happen. And she's not quite sure what is happening, but she does end up kind of on top of him, saying stuff like, "Oh, you don't really see me as like a girl or anything like that. I'm too like masculine." And she asks, what he really thinks, and he says she's cute. Which he does. I mean, we've seen how he's reacted to some of the things she's worn and stuff like that. So he does think she's cute. And the potion doesn't last long. So not long after that happens, and I think she's trying to do something to him, the potion wears off. And she, I don't even think she hit him. She just ran off and hid in her room. Before that happened, Yuuna is at the door wondering what's going on because Sagiri's on top of him, and Obero's like, "Don't worry about it. It's just a love potion." Again, not even really worried about it. Like, her plan just failed, and she's not even, like, stressing about it. She's just like, oh well, get him next time. I think that's why I like her. Because she's very, chill about things. Anyway, I don't know what's going to happen in this episode, how they're going to end this season. So, let's just get into it and see what's going to happen. Oh, there we go. The video is going to be located over here, and the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.